Hello everyone and welcome to this Adobe After Effects 101 tutorials. So in this lecture we'll see how you can animate a texture inside a shape, okay? And in this case our shape is a unicorn. So as you can see right here I have two Illustrator files, one with the unicorn and the other one with the shadow, because we don't want to apply texture to the shadow. And right here I have the image with the texture that I want to apply. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab the image, put it on the top of the unicorn layer, S for scale, and just decrease the size of the image, P for position, and then just I'm aligning the texture with the image. There we go, like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is select the unicorn layer and then duplicate it. Okay, so Control or Command D to duplicate and put it on top of the image like this. Now I'm going to select the texture or the image, and then we're going to apply the texture to the layer using the track matte. Okay, if you cannot find the track matte, you can just click on toggle switch. Okay, and you will have it right here. So click here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and choose Luma Matte. Okay, so what we're doing basically when we choose the track matte is that it's gonna go ahead and hide the top layer, okay, and apply transparency to the second layer, or the bottom layer in this case. And I'm choosing Luma because it gives a nice effect than if I choose Alphamate. So Alphamate, it gives this. And then if I want to obtain a nice effect, I have to try different modes. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and then apply Luma Matte directly. Cool. Now for the animation, we can either animate using the position of the texture, or we can animate using the scale of the picture. So again, select the texture, S for scale. I'm gonna go ahead and add a stopwatch or a keyframe, then move that keyframe up to here because I want the animation to last about 6 seconds. And then from here, I'm gonna bring it back to 100% as it was, like this. And always we have to start with ease out and then finish with ease in. Lastly, I'm just gonna go ahead, layer, new, and then just add a solid color to the background. This one is good, the whites. Put it down. The audio, we can put it here as well, because I want to create that sort of relaxation loop animation, like ASMR sleepy thing. So if I click on play now, okay, you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so of course I'm gonna go ahead and add some bouncing effects and everything to this animation, but for this lecture we're just going to be focusing on animating texture, okay? And that's pretty much it. So this is how you animate texture in Adobe After Effects. Now one more thing before we go is that if you try to move the position of the unicorn and the texture, for example, I click on this one and then move, you can see that it's going to move the texture alone and it's going to leave the bottom position untouched. So to avoid this, you can go ahead and select the bottom one, the bottom layer with the unicorn, and you can see this spiral symbol under parents and link. Click on it and then link it to the top layer like this. Now if you select the top layer and move it, it's gonna move everything. Okay, same thing with the texture. You can go ahead and put it or parent it with the top layer. Now if we move the top layer, you can see that it's not moving the texture. Okay, so it just moves the layer, and everything else is following, okay, because everything is linked to this one. Okay guys, so that's it for animating texture. See you on the next tutorial.